Hello, I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney. I'm dressed very casually because tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so I apologize. And I'm answering publicly posted questions on abo.com for people who are looking for a little bit of advice or an answer from an employment attorney. So I'm going to read the question and then we'll get into it. How can an employer fire you for drug use without a drug test? I was fired from my job for apparent use of weed. I was not given a test to confirm nor deny the fact. This was after I refused to tell my manager why I had a medical marijuana card. Okay, so if you're in a union or you have some kind of special contract or tenure, you're going to be in a different group. There's different standards for when you can and cannot be fired. There's things the employers have to actually prove, right? Potentially. Everyone else in the world is what's called an at-will employee in New York State and in most states. An at-will employee can be terminated for any non-discriminatory reason or no reason at all. So technically, your employer can just say, "I don't want you to work here anymore." They don't have to prove anything. Now, if you're in New York City, which it looks like you may not be, it looks like you're in a different part of New York. If you're in New York City, there are some rules now about marijuana testing for job sites. There's laws against that now, and there's some protections. Now, additionally, I'll note you did mention in your question that you have a medical marijuana card. If that medical marijuana card is tied to a disability that could be protected under the ADA, the Americans with Disabilities Act, or the New York State Human Rights Law, well, it's possible you can make an argument that your employer targeted you because of your disability, right? So while there's a good chance, based on this fact pattern, that termination they might be fine doing that. I'm trying to find some leverage for you, right? I'm trying to find something you can use to fight back if you want this job back, right? I don't know if you do or not, but if you do, I'm sitting here trying to think of ways, and what I could say is, what I'm seeing right now, if you have a disability, and if they're firing you because of the medical marijuana card, which you have because of the disability, well, they're then actually targeting your disability, and that's illegal. That's discriminatory. There could be a claim there that you could use to potentially get the job back, right? I hope this is helpful. Sorry about you losing your job, especially right before the holiday, but I wish you the best.